This is Alexander Elias, attending Full Sail University, currently in mobile business marketing. This is week 3, marketing plan reflection. I'm going to go really fast because there's a lot to cover. This is an overview. Take a quick look, pause the video if you need. Here we go. Here's the next slide. So, what did you learn from this week? Budget size boosted. Budget size was our primary lack, I think, on really competing with our competitor Snapchat, boost our marketing costs. So our instructor provided a lot of good information for really increasing our budget size, and a valid point, obviously, of increasing our budget size and boosting our marketing costs because our competitor is Snapchat. And so I really learned that these two things, obviously, if you're going to be competing with someone so big as Snapchat, to dethrone them, you're going to really need to boost those two things. So what did you find harder or easier than you expected? Time management was really difficult this week because my son actually had to go into the emergency room for an emergency surgery. He's still recovering, but so time management was very difficult this week, to say the least. Was there anything that surprised you? The amount of details. So the amount of detail for this week was definitely surprising. I didn't initially expect, even after reviewing some of the examples, or the example that we have provided, there's really a lot of details that you have to think about for the marketing plan, and just a lot to go over. What did you find differently now that you've had the feedback? Well, two things primarily. After app launch, we didn't have a plan for after the app was launched. Our marketing plan really pretty much focused primarily on, and really exclusively actually, on the prior app launching. So our advertising and really our development plan, and really just kind of our goals and what we're going to do to promote the application before launching. So those were the main things that our instructor really gave us feedback on. That was helpful, and so I would have obviously included more information for after app launch and really tried to focus on that also, or include that information also, since we pretty much exclusively focused on the pre-app launch. So I included a misspelling here just for laughs, because we really needed to triple check triple check our marketing plan, because we had some really foolish grammatical mistakes and spelling mistakes, actually, because we even misspelled our application's name, which in a real scenario would have been very unprofessional. But this was probably mostly due to the time management aspect that I mentioned earlier, just not being able to really go over that information thoroughly. So what did you contribute to your team? So my contributions were objectives and marketing. These two primary sections included the intro paragraphs, the target customers, and online advertising, word of mouth, website, and social media. So all of those were multiple paragraphs, including lists of information. And so my team had written information and the graph information. They wrote the guerrilla marketing paragraph, and included the very detailed graphs or charts, excuse me, for assets, scheduled milestones, and marketing budget. So what could you work together more effectively as a team? Communication and project cohesion. We definitely didn't have really a cohesive, I think, outline that we were kind of all focusing towards. So I think the really project cohesion, it felt a little sporadic. We needed that, and communication, and that was probably mostly my fault, because obviously time management was my lack of this week because of my son. Are there any areas where you feel you still need help or questions? No questions or help needed anymore. Our instructor really provided detailed information to kind of help us forward. So that's it for the slides this week. Thanks for watching.